Hey guys, this is Aaron Rariger, and I'm stepping back in to talk about the Illuminaughtii drama again. It's been about a week since my first video, and I didn't want to farm some drama that I didn't give a shit about. Honestly, I saw it as a simple situation that I could just make a quick video on to get comfortable talking into a microphone, but since then it's blown up into something bigger, and I want to talk about it since my first video was uploaded literally hours after the Legal Eagle thread got uploaded to Twitter. I'll mainly be talking about what the clique had to say, but first I'll give you a refresher on how all this started. Blair went after Illegal Eagle on Twitter, accusing them of stealing their editor's style. The day after she accused the Legal Eagle editors of this, she apologized to them in private and took down the thread.
In simple, I was wrong. So to Legal Eagle and team, I just want to reiterate that I messed up, and I'm sorry for any stress this may have caused you and of course to your team. I know I apologized privately and removed the tweets with that apology, and I'm now publicly sharing that information with all of you.
There isn't anything wrong here. She made a mistake and apologized. The only thing she could have done better was making a public apology sooner. If you make something public, you should make a public apology in tandem with a private apology so people don't think you're just going on business as usual. H-Bomber Guy posted a video on Twitter where it compared Illuminauti's anti-vax debunked documentary with Brian Deer's documentary. In the clip, it shows that Blair was quoting verbatim Brian's documentary, which isn't a great look out of context, but as Blair pointed out in her response video, she did cite the documentary as a source but didn't make it clear in the video itself.
When you go to my sourcing page for this particular episode, you can also see that the documentary is listed as a source. It has been 3 years since I posted this episode, and I've been really grateful to be able to continually learn and grow with time. Since then, I've learned to be much more overt and obvious with citations, something that may not have been perfectly clear to me 3 years ago. I apologize for the oversight of not making that quote more clear.
Alright, I'm gonna try and run through this fast. Sad Milk was a collaboration channel made by several friends. Blair was the one organizing everything, making sure the editors got paid, and working on scheduling, etc. The reason I'm explaining this is because in Blair's response video, she explained that she had to frequently reach out to the rest of the Sad Milk group in order to get the money they had all agreed to pay for an editor.
When it was time to pay the editors, I wasn't answered or told that they would just get it to me later. I had to do this at various points with a vast majority of the members of the group. They would eventually get around to reimbursing me only after I expressed in group meetings how I was upset that I have to do everything, and I also got stuck footing the bill too.
The problem with this is the only proof that she shows about the lack of payment is a screenshot with the clique where he says, "Yes, I am aware and I apologize. Tell you what, I'll transfer the money from my own account and figure out the expense replacement later. I should have done so sooner. It is not fair someone else had to spend money out of pocket because of my slow bank. I am regretful that it took so long. Sad Milk was not the only expense that was put on hold for longer than I would have liked." On Twitter, the clique further explained that, for context, I was just a few weeks into YouTube and was drowning in paperwork since I had just set up my company. My company card got declined for a $400 payment to her for editor costs. When she sent me a reminder, I paid her for my personal account to ensure that she didn't get the wrong idea. This is more expensive as you pay with net salary instead of gross revenue. It's an odd thing to bring up as it was resolved quite smoothly. I left her and her collaboration group, Sad Milk, due to similar behavior as seen in the recent events. The last meeting I ever had with her, she spent half an hour screaming at me for an array of random things, calling me a bad friend, lazy, and a bunch of random accusations that didn't really have anything to do with me.
But One Topic and Click were very insistent that I be there, even though I said I was not ready to talk and I needed more time. So when I entered the call, I tried to let everyone know that I was uncomfortable with having this conversation and I was not ready to have it.
The clique responded on Twitter saying that, as for the meeting, she's the one who demanded it. When OT and I didn't let Oz talk over us, he was still acting mediator at the time, she stormed towards the mic from listening in the background, screaming, "Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, now it's me who's talking."
Before the meeting started, I was told that if I didn't show up, that they would not have the conversation with me and everything would just stagnate. So I tried to put the channel and my friends' needs above my own. Reluctantly, I joined the conversation, and as I was speaking, One Topic talked over me, and out of frustration of this happening yet again, I raised my voice and said, "Can you shut up and let me talk for once?" and he left the call, and that's the last time I ever spoke with him.
On Twitter, the clique brought to our attention that she was trying to take over his Discord server with her mod team. Blair says in her response video that she did this because their shared moderators had brought to their attention that a Discord creep got into the server and was trying to go after a miner. The clique responded to this by saying, "As for the Discord, yes, we had a random creep in VC. It's a large public Discord. It happens, sadly, as most server owners will attest to. A couple of mods failed to act in a timely manner. They are not on the team anymore, obviously. The claim that I didn't respond to it is technically true because it was 3 a.m. in my time zone. By the time I woke up, the individual was already banned. She tried to gain control of my Discord when it surpassed hers in size by tossing around accusations at staff and trying to get rid of my team, replacing it with hers, giving me the ultimatum to fire my entire senior team or be publicly fired from Sad Milk myself." The accusations towards the admins were further elaborated in a response video where she says,
In fact, this was right off the heels of one of his admins sharing pornographic content to people that they knew were minors. One thing that I would like to point out here is how these users were pushing pornographic materials to a minor who explicitly states that their parent is in the room with them, so they were hiding their phone.
Click addressed this on Twitter by saying, "The admin that was removed for explicit content isn't consistent with the timeline. This person was actually removed by me personally when this was brought to light. It happened months, I think, before all the rest." Alright, I just want to remind everyone here at the end of the video, don't go harassing anyone I talked about today. Thanks for watching. Now if you don't mind, please leave me alone.